Gracias, compañero.
She is beautiful. Is she not?
Yes.
You never loved a woman?
No. Not after I paid for it.
So she's like no woman you ever met? I think you should try to forget her. Because you see, she's no longer a woman. She was the best student in Salamanca. She came home to her father's estate. She was young and happy and hopeful. She read books and played music for her mother and sister and laughed while she waited for some nobleman to come and ask her hand in marriage. The French came instead. She hid and watched all they did. She saw them blind her father. She saw them rape her mother and sister Maria, who begged the French to kill them. They spared her sister, but killed her mother. At the end, she was raped as well. When the French were gone, she buried her mother. And on her grave, she made a sacred oath. Death to the French. She plays no music now, nor reads books, nor smiles or sings, but rides the hills and hunts the French and hopes to die. But today, I saw her smile. She smiled at you. It almost broke my heart. For that alone, I thank you. Buenas noches.
That one's a bit sad. I'll play a reel for Miss Teresa. Salamanca.
Who goes there?
Sharpe, 95th, the Rifles.
Advance and be recognised. Pass, friend.
Stand easy, Cooper.
Can I ask you a question, sir? Where'd you learn to fight so dirty, sir?
Same place as you, Cooper. Saturday night in the gutters.
Long way from home, sir.
Never was much of a home, Cooper.
No, sir. That it weren't.
Did you volunteer for this lot, Cooper?
No, not exactly, sir. I was invited to join by a magistrate. Here's a due to all judges and juries, justice and Old Bailey too, for they bound me to King George's army. So due to old England.
When it's over the seas that I wander, to stand through the red, white and blue, for they gave me the old king's hard bargain. So adieu to old England, adieu.
One side, you, Harper.
Miss Teresa, sir.
What have you got there?
Oh, it's just a little wild bird.
And once it fly away?
No. It trusts me.
But you're going to put it in a cage?
That's cold. It knows it'll get some crumbs in a cage.
I thought wild things like the freedom.
Freedom to starve is no freedom, sir.
Is that why you joined the British Army, Harper?
Maybe.
Can't be easy to be Irish. Wear the uniform of England.
No harder than it is for yourself, sir. Having to walk into the officer's mess wearing the uniform of a gentleman.
You fight dirty, Harper.
So do you, sir. Morning, Miss Teresa.
Good morning. Good morning, Lieutenant.
Morning, miss. Hope you slept well.
I slept safely. Thank you.
Now, there's a woman worth fighting dirty for, sir.
Celui-là est un prisonnier.
Casa Antigua. Ils iront là-bas.
Smell danger?
I smell French cavalry. More sweat and saddle rot. They were here.
Nonsense. Casantigua is ahead. My own people. They would have warned us.
Ooh. Smoke.
Village on fire!
My village. Ha! Vamos, vamos!
No! Could be a trap. Is this the only way into the village?
Yes.
I'll send scouts ahead. Let my men do it. That's what they trained for.
Do as he says, Major.
Cooper! Scouts ahead! Lively! Major, I'll leave you to secure your precious box and Rifleman Harper. Teresa, you bring your men with me.
Miguel, Paco, aquí.
Los demás, conmigo!
Y vigilad el cofre. ¡Hala! ¡Ah!
Venga, muévete.
Harris!
You say you are an Irishman, a prisoner. Why should you be loyal to the British dogs who want to take you to Lisbon to shoot you?
Jesus, you took the words out of my mouth.
I can help you. Give me the box.
Right. Fine. But what do I get?
You will be rich.
And if I don't?
You will be dead.
Well, you're having the best of the argument so far.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm George Parker, travelling with my wife Agatha and my niece Louisa. We're Methodist missionaries.
Any more of us lot around?
Tell me, Major, why was the Colonel trying to draw you away from the canyon?
Draw me away?
Yes, I speak quite good French. I heard him tell his men to set fire to the village to draw you away from the canyon.
That chest. You've lost that chest, Major.
I will give you 100 guineas in gold and safe passage to America.
America? That'd be nice. But you see, the King of England owes me last month's wages. And there's no way I could rest easy in America knowing that that bastard owed me a shilling.
You would die for a shilling.
That's what I signed on to do.
You will have to do it then.
It's a grand day for it.
Il a un mousquet, une cartouche. Un de vous va mourir. L'autre gagnera cette course.
Chapter and verse, Rifleman Harper.
Well, sir, I met this old fella. He was dressed like an undertaker, sir. And there were two other fellas with him, and they asked me to hand over that old box.
So?
We had a bit of a barney, sir.
Rifleman Harper? You have powder burns on your face. These are the telltale signs of a half-loaded rifle. A common mistake. Understandable among raw recruits, who sometimes discharge the ramrod in the heat of battle. But unforgivable in a chosen man. Skull going off at half-cock, Harper.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Fall in, Rifleman Harper.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Wait. Do you not wish your officer to give you some high honors?
That's what he did. He told me to fall in.
Lieutenant Sharpe, I think it better if you now take command.
Get down! That fella's the dead spitter you, Major. Something you want to tell me?
What are your orders?
Open that chest and tell me what's going on.
I'm sorry. Not until we reach Torre Castro.
My orders are to meet someone at Casa Antigua.
But if they are not here, your fellow countrymen need your protection to Torre Castro.
Naturally. As officer commanding, I travel by coach. Just like a proper officer.
Then it transpired that my poor uncle had left a small legacy for the purpose of spreading the message of Methodism to the Papists. Well, Ireland was well spread, so it had to be Spain. So, here we are, Mrs. Parker and I, sowing the seed.
I didn't know a Methodist smoked.
Oh, it's for my lungs. Ich Luft.
Monsieur Gas. Sorry. Sorry, I can't. Not yet. Sorry.
Gloria Patri, et Filio, et Spiritus Sancto, sic ut erat in principio, et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen. Deus auditorium meu intende. Domine ad adiuvando me testina. Gloria Patri, et Filio, et Spiritus Sancto. Amen. Sic ut erat in principio, et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Rifles! Load.
Now I know where to join for life, Cooper.
A meal in a monastery is a bit, papist for my Methodist tastes, dear Major.
The abbot is a Cistercian, but civilized for all that. A toast. Death to the French.
Death to the French.
Death to the French.
Why do you not drink?
I never liked that toast, Major. I am a soldier, not an assassin.
Another toast, then. A safe journey to Torre Castro.
Torre Castro.
Torre Castro.
Will you not laugh if I tell you a story about Torre Castro, dear Miss Parker?
I love stories.
You have the soul of a Spaniard.
Excuse me. Duty calls. I must see to the sentries. Excuse me, ladies.
When will you pay me? Says the bells of Old Bailey. When I grow rich, says the bells of Shoreditch. When will that... Oh, blimey. Shh. Is that you in the dress, sir? Nice.
Give me a picklock, Cooper.
Picklock, sir? Catch me with a picklock?
They did, Coop. But when you got out of Newgate prison, you got another set. And that's the one the officer wants.
Come on.
Do I get it back, sir?
Trust me.
It's very hard to trust a man who wants to borrow a picklock, sir.
So, you could not wait until Torre Castro? Very well, you shall hear the story. 1,000 years ago, the Muslims swept across Spain on their way to Rome. My ancestors made a stand in these mountains, at a hard rock we call Torre Castro. They were many, we were few. We died hard. At sunset, my ancestor, dying, called on Santiago. St. James, the saint of Spain. Santiago came. He came with a banner of blood, and a bright sword, and slew the invaders in their thousands. And we dipped his banner in the blood, and cried out, Santiago, child of thunder, child of battle. The gonfalon, the banner of blood, kept in my family for 1,000 years, lest we needed Santiago to keep his promise.
What promise, Major?
His promise that he would come again if Spain were invaded, as soon as we raised his banner over the chapel of Torre Castro.
Get to the point, Major.
There's only a small French garrison in Torre Castro. The people of the town know the legend, secretly believe it. As soon as we raise the banner over the little chapel, the people will rise up against the French invader.
Rise up? For a rag on a pole? Are you mad, Major?
No, it's a legend, Mr. Sharpe, and the people believe in it.
As soon as the gonfalon is unfurled, Santiago will surely come with fire and sword. But it takes time to raise the banner, and before it is unfurled...
The French will come with the sabre.
Exactly. That's why we need you. Will you help us fight off the French long enough to raise the banner?
You lied to us, Major. And you, miss. You picked us up, and we marched with you. Fought for you. And for what? For a stupid superstition? For a rag in a bag?
Not a rag, but the last flag of Spain.
Be damned to you and your rag, sir. My rifles march at dawn. South, sir. Good night, miss.
Lieutenant Sharpe. Surprised to see me, Richard. Oh, you've done a grand job, a grand job. But now, at dawn tomorrow, with the help of my agent, Commandante Teresa, whom I believe you're already met, I want you to seize the chapel of Torre Castro and hold it against all comers until Major Vivar has raised the gonfalon of Santiago over the chapel roof.
Seize Torre Castro? With 6 men and a straggler of Spaniards? Can't be done. May I remind you of our main mission, sir? To find a missing gentleman.
Not now, Richard. Our mission is Torre Castro. Spain is a sleeping tiger. If the people of Torre Castro rise up, even for an hour, the shock will shake the whole of Spain. Carry on, sir.
Rise up? Do you really believe men will fight and die for a rag and a pole, sir?
You do, Richard. You do.
Richard, I knew you would not march to Torre Castro for a superstition. I'm like you. I don't believe in virgins or holy candles, but I believe in Spain. I had to choose between Spain and Richard Sharpe. I had no choice.
You did your duty. Now I must do mine.
Keep him safe, and I will light a candle in Torre Castro. Holy Mother. Why didn't you tell him before?
His burden is great enough. Besides, it would ruin his voyage of discovery.
Prime the pan, close the steel, butt to the ground. Charge the barrel, spit the ball, pop it in with your thumb. Draw the ramrod, ram it home, put it back in its hole, bring her back.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Teresa has a plan that might improve the odds in our favour. I'd like to know what you think. Let you decide.
Tell me.
Torre Castro has strong defenses. We can't attack from the outside. But there must be a way in. I will go on ahead. As a Spaniard, I can find it.
No! I forbid it.
Easy, dear boy, easy. I said I'd let you decide. Have the last word. Oh, forget it.
He forbids it. Who does he think he is? Who does he think I am?
Evening, Sergeant Harper.
You want to make me sergeant, sir?
Get a needle and thread. I need a sergeant by dawn.
I'll never make a proper sergeant, sir.
So? I'll never make a proper officer.
Indeed you will, sir. You'll make a grand killing officer.
Killing officer?
Ah, God love you, sir. I thought you would have known. There are two kinds of officers, sir. Killing officers and murdering officers. Killing officers are poor old buggers who get you killed by mistake. Murdering officers are mad, bad old buggers who get you killed on purpose. For a reason, for a country, for a religion. Maybe even for a flag. You see that Major Hogan, sir? That's what I'd call a murdering officer.
Teresa!
Oh, that Hogan. He's a murdering officer, all right.
Damn it, Hogan. I wish I were down there.
So do I. So do I. But our first duty is to protect Mrs. Parker. That's my girl, Teresa.
Rica, ¿eh? Te voy a dar otra muy buena para ti.
Mr. Sharpe, sir. Lieutenant Sharpe, 95th Rifles.
Colonel de Leclerc, I have the honor to command the garrison in this town. May I present His Excellency, the Count of Matamaro.
You know my brother, Major Blas Vivar.
I have the honor of knowing the Count.
The title of Count is in dispute between us, as of course is Spain itself.
Why? You're a Spaniard. Why do you fight against your country and your brother?
Politics. I am what is called affrantisado, one who supports France.
Why?
Bonaparte brings the light of reason. There are two Spains, Lieutenant. My brother's Spain is a monastery, silence and superstition. My Spain is a court, science and scholarship. If you were Spanish, which would you choose, Lieutenant?
I am neither monk nor prince. So I would choose a tavern.
You have 30 minutes to surrender.
I suggest you surrender your sword and order your men to lay down their muskets.
We don't use muskets. We use rifles. My men are all crack shots. We call them chosen men. They never miss.
I will stop you raising the banner, but many men will die for a superstition.
10 minutes, gentlemen. Ten minutes.
Which one, Cooper?
Left, 3 o'clock. Attention.
Santiago, Saint of Spain, stand with the chosen men.
Cuando me interese. Sin corazón.
Hermano, That's my boy.
No shooting! He's mine!
Who fired that?
Me, sir.
Give him yours, Harper. Chosen man, Perkins.
Take it, Tip Perkins. Give it back.
Under Major Hogan's orders, I held Torre Castro long enough to effect an uprising. I deemed my duty done and thought it prudent to return to wait further orders, sir.
You did damn well, Sharpe. Napoleon will be in a fearful rage about Torre Castro. Heads will roll, morale will suffer, which is all to the good. Because next month I mean to cross into Spain and give Marshal Victor a damn good thrashing. Pity about James Rothschild. I presume he's left the country.
On the contrary, sir.
He's here in this room, sir.
Your banker's draft, Sir Arthur. How did you know?
You smelt of Turkish tobacco. The kind you can't get in Spain. You didn't touch your pork at the monastery. And remember speaking Yiddish in the coach.
Sir, you are an edel mensch. A gentleman.
Did you know about that banner, sir?
Well, I knew you'd risk your life for the army's wages, but I couldn't count on superstition.
Time to go. Hasta otra, Richard.
No.
Sir Arthur's pleased his punch.
So you say, sir?
Says it. And don't I have your promotion for first lieutenant in my pocket? Wells is going to take the army into Spain. It'll be bugles, battles, and bags of glory. Stick with me, Richard. I'll see you right.
You'll see me dead, sir.
Oh, that's my boy. Oh, well done, Pat. Well done.